My name is Emily Mohlala. Then at home we were two. It's me and my brother. Then I grow up and get to school until I get to standard grade 10. So then after I work, but after I work with children. So I start, when I start working, I was starting with the preschool, but I was looking after the small children, the age under 1 year when I start. Then the people asked me to take another children. Then I take 1 year, 1 month to 7 years. Then I work with the children. The thing that I started to think when I was still growing, I saw many children were suffering. About sometimes when I'm going to school or around, I can see that there are children who are not attending school. Since I was worried, maybe when I grow up, I will help that children. Because there are many children, so I meet the children at the dump here, playing alone. Then I ask them, why your parents? No, our parents is not working. Our parents lost us. But when I was growing, I was still thinking that one of the days I will help these children until I go to school and they teach me about children. I start to early childhood development. After early childhood development, I go to Rao University and learn about children. After I go to Poch University. Then after I go to UNISA, then when I finish, then I start to open the place for children. Then I think that thing that I was thinking from still I was young, I'm going to make it to be true now. I'm going to help the children. My family support me all along, but if I open orphanage, they support me so long. It's because they see the children were coming with many problems at the orphanage. So my mother support me. He even helped me about them to go to the hospital. He even helped me to go to home affairs anywhere. And some of my children also helped me, and my husband helped me. They said, no, we are going to help you because you can see this child are suffering. So, and I also tell them, I want this child must get a better life. I will struggle until these children get better life. The orphanage started about the other children. They were eating at Dampier all the day, every day. So the people were looking after that children every day. Then after they bring that children here, it was not an orphanage that time, it was a preschool. They told me that these children are eating at the Dampier and they sleep there. And in between them, there were 4 when I started. The 3 were boys and 1 girl. That girl, when I met that children, they were so dirty. Then I helped the children. I started there to make the orphan. After that children, then the social worker see my work, they bring another children. Then somebody, even some of the children, they come themselves here to ask the place of stay because outside no home, homeless, they were homeless. Yes. So they came and asked the place. So to me, I was suffering, but to say no, it was hard to me because I love them and I've got a shame to them. I don't know what to explain. So it was big hard to say no. I take them. But I ask what I'm going to do with these children because I'm also suffering. But I said, no, God will help me. I take these children. I will see God, how God help me. I think it will be difficult to look after these children because my husband is not working, is getting pay from SASA. And me too, I'm not working, but I'm working with preschools. But you know, NGOs, we've got no profit that we make there. Some of the time we've got no money, we've got nothing to eat, nothing to do what. But because it was my willing, I said no, maybe I will continue with this thing. I learned that there are parents who don't love their children. Because some of these parents are living, they're not dead. They are living in this world, but they threw away their children. So I learned something that there are parents who've got no responsibility for their children. And there are parents who've got no love. Because even if you are suffering, but if you love your children, you'll stay with them. They will eat what they get with you. Because you're a lovely mother, you like your children. At the beginning, some people come and help me because you know sometimes you can see somebody help you today. Maybe you say thank you. Maybe tomorrow is not coming back again. Somebody come after 6 months. Somebody come after a year. But I say thanks to them all because maybe this thing they just help me. It's not to say they must help me through all the year because it's not their aim. It was my aim and objective. It's me who are supposed to see what is going on here and everything. The biggest issue is food. Food is the biggest issue because food is so expensive to buy. And the other issue is the things that they wear. Because I experienced something. These children, when they come here, they are growing. When they eat well, they grow well. When they go to school, they grow well every day. I even tell them, now you are growing big and big. Now I don't know what to do now. Because you are going big and big now. And the food, when they grow, they eat too much. I must buy more food. Since I was waking these children, my policy collapsed. I've got no money at the bank. The other issue, the big issue is transport. These children, sometimes they've got sick at night. Sometimes they go to school, it's raining. It's very cold, and most of them, they are going to school every day. So, and the big ones go to school, maybe it's raining, it's cold. I'm suffering about transport because this transport I've got is just a toy. I can go no far with this transport. The other thing is transport because sometimes I took them to the swimming pool. All of them. I've got no transport for all of them. My place is big, but at the moment I've got only, let's say, close to 50 children at the moment. But before, the health certificate told me to take 106, but I won't take them all because I won't manage them. I am able to cover that cost, but when I see one child per day can spend maybe 20 rand or 15 rand per day to eat, so monthly I won't afford it. No, I've got infects, but I've got no the suppliers for them because some of the times when I'm going to the clinic, the medicine is not there. I must take the child to the doctor. I also suffering about that. I also suffering about the food because sometimes I've got money, I buy cereal, but they got finished. So if the cereal is finished, they are eating maybe they are going to eat the porridge and what. And meanwhile, I know that they must eat the vitamins, the healthy food. But if I've got money, I buy healthy food. But it won't take a month. During the month is finished, the cereal, purity and everything. But the milk also get finished, because some of them they eat milk. But when the milk is finished, I give them the tea, maybe rooibos, just to make them, they must something inside. The nappies, it's a big issue also. If I struggle, I use also the cloth nappies, then we wash them if this one is finished. Most of the money I've got it from SASA, but from SASA that money, it can be 8,000 and something. That money, all of that money, I give to the people that were working together here to get pays, because you know these people are helping me. They sleep here, they work for the whole day and night, so they must get something in their hand. So that money I gave to them. Then I used to take the children one day, Saturday, Sunday, I opening that money. I used to buy food, and the other one, maybe when I get money from other schools, maybe then if they got profit, I take that money, I buy food. Because the problem is that I've got no funding from government. They promise us for years and years for the home. I've got everything, NPO, everything, but no funding. Some of the people, they give me clothes, old clothes. Some of them, I met with the people like you, they help me. But now it's not for every month and every day. Like on December they help us. We met 5 of the people who bought us food, and they give us these wool blankets, and they give us food. We eat December and January. We were so happy. But if somebody give you something, you say thanks. But now it is not to say he must give you every day and ask them every day. Maybe that time he gave you, and we are many people who are suffering. Next time they're going to give somebody else. So I must say thanks to that time when they gave me. And I won't say they must do all this job. They will do if they can. I used to ask, but it's not force, you see. I use too much soap. You know, today I bought soap, it's 1,000. But that soap for 1,000, it takes only 2 to 3 weeks, it's finished. I buy 2 kg of soap every day. The washing, we wash every day. There's no stinking things here. I washing every day, and 2 monkeys, 3 monkeys per day, every day. And at night when they come into school, we wash the uniform, because I used to some of them, they've got uniform. I wash it at night when they sleep. In the morning, they put the clothes in. So we use soap too much. And mili, because it's 1 bag per a day. At night, in the morning, it's finished. The safe is very good. The environment is clean. The yard is safe. And we've got the security who are looking them at the morning until at night. There are leaks, and sometimes, you know, the painting, I can't buy paint because I've got no limit. I can take years and years not painting, because now I won't buy paint when we are hungry. The other thing, they are leaking places too much, and the broken things are too much, because sometimes when the window is broken, I can take 3 to 4 months not repairing that window, no money. They are sharing bed. Some of them, they are using the mattress, because the bed now are shortage. We've got shortage of the bed. They are using mattress. They sleep on mattress. Then the others sleep on the bed, two each bed. I always use the menu, because the menu, you can change the food every day. Because if the food, it can be right, but if you eat one thing every day, it's not coming right in in the body. So I change the menu according the weeks. There's a first menu in first week, second week we've got another menu. They, the other children came here, they bring with social workers, but there are children, vulnerable children. They came here with big problems. I've got one of the child. Her mother was committing suicide, want to kill the child and herself. Somebody called the police and take the mother to me here. So that mother told me that, no, I want to kill me and my child because we are suffering. So I told the mother that, you know what, I know you are suffering and me, so I'm also suffering, but I can help you as you've got no mother. Your mother is dead and your father is dead. I can be your mother at the present moment. You can leave your child here. I will help you with this child, and you alone, you must go and look for a job or for a place where you work and where you support yourself only. I will suffer with this child, but you must come and look after your child. Your child must know that I've got a mother. When you've got a spare time, you must come and see your child. So that child stays here. It's 4 years now. He's still here. They stay with me for a long time because I've got the children that stays with me for 4 years. I've got the other children. It's a Paulina. So he's 19 years now. Since he came here, he was 6 years old. He's still staying here. He's got no mother. The father was dead. The father died. I keep the children. According government, is 21 years. But as I'm a parent, if the child is 21 years, is get finished at school, I can't chase the child who I know is got no parents. I gotta help that child to get a job, to get a place to stay, until I can see that he can stand its own life.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
I can see that I've worked hard, because if the child is complaining about eating, sleeping, clothes and everything, at school he don't pass. But if the child happy, he passed at school. No medical help. I use clinic and the hospitals when they are sick. And most of the children, they came with big cases, because some of them, they're HIV and they don't take treatment from their parents. When they default, when they come here, I start them afresh. And some of the times, doctor told me to buy liver and meat and what, and it had to me to do so because I've got no money. And the children, some of them, they've got no birth certificate. Some of them, they've got no parents in that time. I've got a first aid. I've got 2 box first aid. My happiest moment at the orphanage is when I'm going, when I'm at their schools, see their work, see how they procedure from one to go to another class. So at that moment, I feel happy because I can see I've changed somebody's life. And there's a moment that I was one boy who left the school, staying at the street. He came here. I took that boy to school. I was so happy for him. First day when that boy passed, you see, the name is Sipiwe. When the Sipiwe passed, I was so happy because he started the school on July. But December he passed. He even passed the second year. He even passed last year. He's at secondary now. I feel so happy. You know, I can tell you something funny. There's a boy here the police bring the boy. He stay here. You've got a grandfather. I took the boy to the grandfather. Slightly, maybe a week, the boy was here. I said, no, go to the grandfather. I said, no, I want to stay with you, because when I stay here with you, I become so happy. I chased the boy second time again. She came again until said, no, stay forever, because now I don't know, you like this place, you like me, you don't want even your family. He gave me soaps, box of soap. It was 20 box, 30 box. He said, you know, you must sell this soap and give the children the food. We go away with my children, we sell the soap, we sell the soap. Then we make a big braai on the 16th. In Christmas time, we make a big braai. New Year time, make a big braai. We were so happy for all the December. They were so, everybody in the yard was happy. It was a happy moment. I want to tell you honest truth. On the best day, I can't do anything, because some of the time, 5, their birthday this month. One month, maybe June 5 birthday. I can't. The most important thing for the child to grow up well: better education, healthy food, the place to stay, and the clothes to wear. You know, when somebody, sometimes they say the social workers, they are going to take the child. Maybe the child live with us about 3 to 4 years. When he goes, it's so difficult. We even cry sometimes, because we don't know when we are going to meet again. And the other children, I told them, don't worry, when you're grown up, you will meet each other, because we are going to school. Maybe at school you can meet each other, maybe even at university or college you can meet each other. Because the thing that I know, the memory of the child is working all right. She will think, I was at Mohlala's place, Emily's place, I stayed there. Maybe she will come again. I told the others, don't worry, one of the days this child will come and visit you, because you were brother and sister for a long period. You know each other for a long time. So you'll remember each other. No matter where or where, but you'll remember each other. My aim and objective about these people, I want to see them having homes in future. I want to see them educated in future. I want to see them happy in future. So that's what that is my aim, even now, even tomorrow. All of them, I want to see them having a better future. It changed me so much. You know, when I start, it was hard. But when times go on, I love these children more and more. When I meet the problems, I've got too much problems with these children. The more I meet the problems with them, the more I love them. Because sometimes I've got challenges with them. I'm suffering with many things about them, but the thing that I love them every day, even if we are suffering with them, but the love is always there. My future goals is to see these children having bed each other, and having a drawer to put the clothes separately, and having some heaters, the air freshener, and because the building have got no ceiling, they must have ceiling inside their rooms. Then I will be happy if I can get that thing.